In this video, we are going to discuss how to pre-trip your lift and go over manual lift operation. You must pre-trip your lift before every run, midday, field trip, or CBI. Find a safe spot at your park location to deploy your lift. Open your lift door. Tether the door to the side of the bus, then flip the switch to the on position. Once the power is on, make sure that you're on a flat surface with no debris and you have plenty of room to deploy your lift. Press the deploy button to get the lift out of the bus. Check the front roll stop as the lift deploys to make sure it stays engaged. Press the down button to lower the lift. When the lift is on the way down, check the rear roll stop to make sure it stays engaged. Lower the lift until the front roll stop disengages. Make sure your front roll stop disengages at ground level. Press the up button to raise your lift, making sure that your front roll stop re-engages on the way up. Check the emergency shutoff by detaching the lap belt and reattaching it for the lift to continue up. Notice his finger is still pressing the button after detaching the belt. This is the proper way of checking your emergency shutoff. Continue raising your lift until the rear roll stop disengages at bus level. Press the stow button to put the lift back inside the bus. Check to make sure all your lights are working. You have one at the lift door entry, two on each arm of the lift, and one just above the lift. Now close your door. This is how you properly pre-trip a lift. In order to successfully complete manual lift operation, make sure your door is open and tied back. Proceed onto the bus. The bar for the manual lift operation is located at the back of the lift. Take the bar and line up the grooves to the teeth in the bottom slot. Follow the directions on the sticker and do 1/4 turn to the left to start the lift. Make sure to raise the yellow plate before turning your 1/4 turn. Once the lift starts to deploy, you may lower the yellow plate back down. Check to make sure your front roll stop stays engaged. Also, check for any debris or people that could be walking by your bus while you're lowering your lift. Check to make sure your rear roll stop engages as it's lowering down to the ground. Lower the lift all the way to the ground until the front roll stop disengages. Once the lift is on the ground, do a 1/4 turn to the right to shut the lift off. Put the bar into the top slot, which is the jack. Move the bar up and down to move the lift up. This is very similar to a hydraulic jack. The lift is heavy by itself. Now imagine a wheelchair on there. Remember, if you need to take a break, take one. If you have a transportation assistant, trade with them to give yourself a break. Remember, only drivers and transportation assistants are allowed to operate the lift. Once the lift is at bus level, continue to jack until the lift is stowed. Once the lift is stowed, You're set to remove the bar from the jack. Replace the bar where it goes. Now it's time to replace the bar behind the lift on the right side. Now it's time to close up your lift. Unlatch the tether, place it on the inside of the door, close the door, and wait for all the lights to go off.